All right, so I have something really cool I want to share with you. Something I've been testing over the last 3 weeks. And well, I've got my little handy dandy little notebook here and I've got some results. 2 tests, 42,482 views on one video, 31,042 views on another video. And I'm here to break it all down for you. And I don't know, maybe you can test it because that's what it is. All right, we're going to test. I tested, you could test it. I tested not doing something, a feature that is built into YouTube, one that we've been told that we should use, and I decided to not use it and go ahead and see what would happen. So let me walk you through. I've got everything here. I even got my little sticky note here today because I got so much I want to share with you guys. All right, so let's break it down. All right, let's start here. First off, these videos, they're still performing. Like right now, they're still getting, one is getting 70 to 80 views an hour. The other one, and it goes back and forth. Sometimes they go up to 100 views an hour. Then it comes back down to maybe 50, 60 an hour. And then it goes back up. So they've been really strong, these two videos. All right. And the title of these two videos, I'm going to give you those as well. But let me just walk you through this first. And I'll back up a little bit so you can see it. All right, and I've got my handy dandy little whiteboard here. I don't know if you guys have been watching my videos. This is my little handy dandy whiteboard, kind of like Blue's Clues used to have in the day with his little notebook. You remember Blue's Clues? I've got a 26-year-old son. He is Blue's Clues all the way. All right, so here we go. All right, title, did that. All right, and here's the other thing I should probably say. The title has a lot to do with this, with getting those views. So whether it's to do with the thing that I turned off or not, can't say 100%, but I did turn it off and I got these results. So that's all I can really say. All right. So title, really, really important. Here's the deal with the title. All right. If you are not getting views, that's where I would start. I would start with the title. All right. And I would start with trying to figure out what type of, and I'll read these to you here in a second because these worked really well. And I actually shared this one right here on a video and basically said, you should try that. You should try that title. All right. But titles are really, really important. Also, I've got a swipe file. I've got 10 titles that I've used that have worked really well. And if you want to go ahead and test those titles for yourself, if you're not getting views, I would start with titles. Just put hooks in the comments and I'll send you a copy of that. Once again, just put hooks in the comments and I'll send you, there's 10 titles. I break them down. I give you 3 or 4 different variations on how you can use them, just like I did with this title right here. All right. So that being said, let's move on. What do we do next? Uploaded. All right. You upload the video. Yes. Very, very common. We should do that, right? Upload the video. Thumbnail. Here's something interesting. On the video that got, I believe it was the one with 42,000, I actually did a nice little A/B split test. And the winner was surprising. I'm going to share that with you here a little bit later, so stick around for that, all right? That's the A/B test. Did really well. Now, description. I didn't do much with the description. I'll be honest, all right? The description, well, I just basically put in the same stuff I put in all the videos. Some people think you have to optimize the description. You get more keywords, you get found more. I have made it super simple. This description was the same as I did for pretty much all the videos, at least in the last, I would say 6 weeks. All right. Tags. What did I do with the tags? Well, here's that feature I want to talk about. No tags. Nope. No tags. Didn't use any. So are tags helping you or are they hurting you? I would test it without them. All right. Because if you're putting tags in, it might be trying to find an audience and only trying to find that audience instead of letting the algorithm find it for you. I don't know if that's an actual fact, but all I'm doing is testing and I'm looking at the results. I also listened to a YouTube employee say this.
Hey Todd, do the keyword tags in the uploader matter to the algorithm?
We recommend you put misspellings of your channel title or some topic that you might have, but beyond that, I'd recommend focusing on the title and the description.
So you can decide for yourself. I personally, I'm not using tags right now on this channel and I'm not using it on my bigger channel anymore. Will I use them again in the future? Maybe, but right now I'm not using them, still getting views. Now let me just kind of finish going through this. Playlist, added it to playlists. End screen, definitely did an end screen. Super important to keep that engagement up. And then the one thing I didn't do, which I talked about in another video, actually one of these videos, is not sharing the video. Not for at least the first 7 days. I actually shot a video. I'll put that up in the description if you want to check that out. But that there, without sharing it, gives the algorithm full reign to go out there and find the audiences. All right. Now, let me talk about the titles real quick. I'm going to pull this over here so I can read it. Okay. So turn on this YouTube feature to increase views. All right. Now, that feature that I was talking about in there was A/B split testing, which I'm going to show you an example of one that won from this up here. I'm going to show that in a second. All right. So that was that video right there. Now this video is titled Turn Something Off. So I'm retesting this. See what I'm doing? I'm just testing. That's what we should be doing. So I'm testing that right now, and you should be doing the same thing. And then this here, why you shouldn't tell anyone about your YouTube channel. That is right here. This here, I did another video talking about the title, why you shouldn't, and then fill in the blanks. Why you shouldn't use a certain fertilizer to grow tomatoes. Why you shouldn't do bicep curls if you're over 40. Why you shouldn't. Nice little tip there for you. You should probably try that title. All right. And I have a bunch more of those in that hooks download if you want that. Just go ahead and put hooks in the comments, and I'll send you a copy of that swipe file with 10 more titles that you can try. All right. Now, let me just be very clear. This is all a test. Okay. I can't say for certain that because I didn't put tags in there that I got these results. I think a lot of it has to do with the title. But what I can say is I didn't put tags in there and I still got really good results and still getting a lot of views. All right. So I'm going to keep testing this for a little while. Check back. I'll probably update you. All right. But with that being said, title, super important. That's what helps you get those views. The tags, I don't know. They could restrict the audience that it's reaching. Don't know for sure, but that's just a theory of mine.
So I figured it'd just be easier just to jump in the computer and actually show this to you. So this is that one video, and that title is turn on this YouTube feature to increase views fast. So you can see right here, 42,500 views, 2,500 watch hours, 1,300 subscribers, and almost $400 in estimated revenue. And like I was saying, look at this. This is the last hour, 75. The hour before that, 72, 56, and 70. So this is all hourly. So still doing really good. Browse and suggested. And once again, if I go into the details here, you will see, if I go down here to the tags, nothing, not one tag in that tag field. And now looking at these analytics, it's pretty crazy because 568,800 impressions. But the cool thing is it's still getting over a 5.7% click-through rate, 42,500 views. And let's go ahead and check that out. So here is the winner, 53.2% from a 46.8% on this one here. And the difference is this one here has text. It still has a whiteboard in it, but it has the text. It also has the red background behind the text. This one down here had numbers, had a screenshot, a red arrow, but no text. Well, this one worked. You might want to test that too.
So, like I said, is this going to work for you? Have no idea, but I would test it. Why not? Test it. All right. And if you are interested in learning more about titles, I've got another video I shot right here that breaks down those 10 title hooks that I mentioned, and I give you more examples on how to use them. Watch that video next, and I'll see you there.